hour. A meeting to talk about cuts to people who are mentally or physically disabled was standing room only tonight, with dozens of families being turned away at the door. 7 investigator Ross Jones has been covering the state's slashes to benefits for people who are most at risk, even in the face of a surplus. He has more tonight from Auburn Hills.
Nearly 150 packed a meeting here at the Oakland County Community Mental Health Authority, protesting cuts that have put care for the developmentally disabled in jeopardy and scores of family members on edge.
The budget cuts are going to be made on the backs of the working poor of Oakland County.
What brought families here were cuts that came out of Lansing, slashes to the state's general fund and Medicaid dollars that have put services for the disabled at risk. Some parents fought back tears tonight, begging the board for a solution, even though suffering from disabilities wanted to be heard.
I stand before you, a struggling person, one who's speaking out for and fighting to keep his services so that he can have a better quality of life.
Earlier today, we spoke with about a dozen moms and dads, frightened that services from the nonprofit group Starting Point could soon be coming to an end.
It gives her a feeling of self-worth, I think, to be a contributing member of society.
The program serves disabled children, providing opportunities, say their parents, to feel normal. It offers volunteer opportunities at places like Meals on Wheels, specialized classes, even a first job. Karen Reinout's daughter got hers thanks to Starting Point.
I said, what part of your job is it that you really like? You know, is it the vacuuming? Is it the washing the windows? What part? And she looked at me and she said, the way it makes me feel.
But those services could end as soon as October 1st. That's when the new fiscal year begins. Tonight, some families urge the board to dip into its reserve fund to help stave off crisis even for only a few weeks. They already have, says their CFO.
In total, we're under 30 days of reserves, which to be the safety net for 23,000 people, that's not much money.
Mike Van is like most parents who came to tonight's meeting. He says he's hoping for a resolution, but fearing it won't come. His daughter Casey has been on a ventilator for 18 years now. She suffers from scoliosis, cerebral palsy, and a seizure disorder. She relies on nurses who visit the family's home to keep her well.
These cuts could take the nursing hours that are so vital to our daughter's health and ours away from us, and I'm afraid we would be faced with a choice that we don't want to have to make.
Officials with Oakland County say they feel for each of the families who spoke tonight, but say this problem is bigger than them. It was created in Lansing, and that's where it needs to be fixed. From Auburn Hills tonight, I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.